Hello folks, somewhat dishevelled David here. I've not been very well. I'm the host of Heart and Hand, and I've had a cold. Yeah, man flu. Yeah, you're all right. But I think what I needed to make me feel better was to sit through a heart in the mouth, heart thumping through your chest, blood pressure through the roof, 90 minutes of football. But that's what I had to do tonight with Rangers, but we won. And it's a fantastic win for us, delighted, because it's always a good win if you go to Easter Road and win regardless of circumstances. And to do so when we are shorn of first team players, had to play an 18 and 19-year-old in midfield, and to play as badly as we did for 40 minutes and come away with a victory is tremendous. Now, in the first half, we were awful. We were bloody terrible for 40 minutes. Our passing was awful. We just weren't at it. We were a bit late into all the tackles. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. And it just didn't look as though it was going to be our night. And to be honest, during that point, Wes has kept us in it. Wes has made 2 saves to keep it down to 1-0, and that's kept us in the match. And Wes was my man of the match tonight. He was tremendous. Out of nowhere, Josh Windass, the new Josh Windass. He's like the Daz of Scottish football, new and improved, and makes you realise how old and inferior the previous version was. He just is like a man on a mission at the moment, and scores a terrific goal. That he doesn't score 6 weeks ago, but now you're seeing what he can do. The guy is a forward, right? He's not a striker, but he's a forward. Don't play him in the wing, don't play him in midfield, as Mark Warburton did. Play him up front, because teams don't know where he's going to go. They don't know how to pick him up. They don't know who should pick him up. They don't know if they should pass him on to someone else. He causes problems, and right now his attitude's fantastic. It's make something happen all the time. And he believes he's going to do something, and you saw it. And then we're in kind of out of jail there, and then we go into dreamland by going 2-1 up, which I'd love to have seen the odds of Rangers going in at half-time in the lead after that first 40 minutes, when Alfredo Morelos, lovely bit of skill to work the opening, and then he puts it away. Now, yes, you can say the keeper should have saved it, and he should have, but one, fuck it, don't care. Two, I still think Morelos has done well to even get it on target from there, because it was an acute angle and he's generated so much power. And again, you wonder if that was a guy who a few weeks ago would even attempt that, but got his goal at the weekend. And we did say on the show, but it was hardly a unique view, we're not claiming any credit for that, that would light the blue touch paper and get him going again. And you saw that. And in the second half, I thought Rangers played very well without the ball, if you get what I mean, which is we worked incredibly hard. We made it difficult for Hibs. We didn't create an awful lot, although Morelos has had a great chance and should have made it 3-1. And we've rode our luck. We have absolutely rode our luck. The boy Barker, Christ knows why they didn't start him. He looks terrific. And how the f did we end up with the main on loan and they got him from City? You know, Mark Allen, what were you doing at Manchester City? But anyway, he then, you know, I thought, came onto a game when he was introduced, and he's hit the post twice and then had one just over the bar. But I thought Graham Murray deserved credit for a good substitution. He realised that, look, we're not playing well enough to go forward, take them on toe-to-toe and win the match. We're going to basically try and hold this out. And he put David Bates on, changed to 5-4-1. And that worked because it meant we could double up in the wings. Hibs weren't able to control us in the midfield because I thought that Holt, and particularly young Ross McCrory, again, young. He doesn't play like a youngster. He plays like a guy that's got 400 or 500 first team games under his belt. He plays like a leader and a veteran. And he pops up, scores an absolutely beautiful tackle in the first half, and that just sets the tone for the rest of the team. And he kept ratting about, kept getting his foot in, kept hassling them. Jason Holt ably backing him up, and even the young lad Jonas, who didn't have a good game, he never shirked, he kept doing his share as well. And of course that meant that Rangers were able to stop Hibs being able to play through the midfield, so they had to go wide. Now, they were getting a lot of joy out wide because our fullbacks can't defend. They've got their qualities, but defending isn't one of them. But then when we went to the 5-4-1, we were able to double up, and that forced them to just basically swing it in from effectively the fullback positions, and our 3 centre-backs gobbled it up. Did we ride our luck? Of course, because apart from the aforementioned 2 very near misses for Hibs, some good saves as well from Wes, Hibs should have had a penalty. It was a Stonewall penalty kick, and they didn't get it. And, you know, fuck you, I don't care. I remember being told after we were robbed blind, far worse than Hibs were tonight at Ibrox by John Cheaton earlier this season, that these things even themselves out over the season. But apparently they only even themselves out over the season when they happen for you, witnessed by Neil Lennon's kind of, blob strop after the match there. And obviously I can't say too much about Neil Lennon because, anything a Rangers fan says about Neil Lennon generally leads to arrest. But what I will say is Neil, we're all into doing stuff for the homeless at Christmas, but I don't think it's appropriate to let one of them sit next to you in the dugout. And maybe even the director's box would be nice for the guy, get him a feed and whatnot and a bath. He desperately looks as though he needs a bath. So that's maybe something to think about in the future. Although it could just be a case of Neil Lennon wanting, the old thing about you get someone who makes you look better, and being a bit of a kind of ugly ginger myself, I would think that I would need to stand next to a tramp to stand out. So maybe that's what Neil Lennon's thought process is. But yeah, I'm not going to feel sorry for them because they got away with it at Ibrox earlier in the season. We got away with one tonight and we'll take it. We needed the win. Graham Murty Mania rolls on. The first half we were a shambles and we weren't good on Saturday. So from one point of view, it's we're winning, and the other is we're not playing anywhere near the standard. But then you look where we are in the league and we're second, and we've now taken 9 points from trips to Hearts, Aberdeen and Hibs, and you just think, Christ, what would it be like if we were actually okay? If we were quite good, which is why when people talk to you, you'll never catch Celtic for X amount of years. Yeah, we will. Scottish football's pish, and anyone who tells you anything else is talking out their arse. And you saw that tonight. But praise to Graham Murty, he did make a good substitution, and more importantly, I think that sometimes as a manager you need to carry a little bit of luck. Alex McLeish was a great exponent of that sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. And if Graham Murty's done something to get himself in favour with the football gods, I will take it. And I think every Rangers fan will. It's a heart-stopping 90 minutes. It probably doesn't do well for our longevity, but we'll certainly take these kind of scruffy, ugly wins at the moment, especially with Easter. I'll never be upset with a 2-1 win at Easter Road, regardless of the circumstances, because they are a club who will always, you saw that with their kind of pathetic flag display before the match. It's a Scottish Cup win, lads. Calm down, right? But leave them to it. The poor wee lambs, they're very proud of themselves. I love the fact they're singing songs about Mark Warburton as if that's going to affect the Rangers fans. Hey, Mark Warburton's a dick. Yeah, we know that's why we binned him. So overall a fantastic night. Now I don't want to blow my own trumpet, but I did predict that it would be 2-1 Rangers on the Heart and Hand show this week, and I did it as late in the day as today on our daily update. So you could have made a few quid. I did. Had you listened to that? And since we launched the subscription service on the 25th of November, Rangers record is played 1-4. So subscribe for 55. It seems to be the longer that we are here, the more chance we have of getting there quicker. And at $1.99, not even pounds per month to start off, I think you'll get a lot of good content there, and people are loving it anyway. Honestly, go see the reaction. We feel we're so thank you. But we would love for you to come and join us and see what we're up to on there, and just come and say hi. There's already almost 1,500 people signed up, and the more the merrier. You'll get loads and loads of great content. I think you'll enjoy it. But overall, we'll break the show down. We'll break the game down in a lot more detail on the show, the flagship show tomorrow evening. But after a win, it's a night for just enjoying it. My name's David Edgar, and I'll talk to you again soon. Cheers, bye.